Alright, welcome to my second Eternal video. This time I'm going to introduce you a bit more to the client and the different formats in the client after I introduced the game in general in my first video. Alright, so here you have your profile. A nice little tool here is that you have a collection status where you can see how much percentage of each rarity you own, which is pretty nice to have an idea of how many cards roughly you are missing to have a playset of each card. I think it tracks playsets. I am not entirely sure, to be honest, if it tracks a percentage of full playsets or percentage of cards where you have at least one copy. So if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I think though it shows you the percentage of each card with the full playset. So if you're missing part of a playset but have a copy of each common, for example, it should not show 100%. And yeah, you have a list of achievements here that give you small rewards that you can unlock over time. There's your ranked and draft league ratings. You can set individual messages for emotes. There's a select amount of options per emote, so you can't completely freestyle, but you have some customization, unlike in Hearthstone, for example, where you have fixed emotes based on the class you're playing. You also have quite a bunch of avatars to choose from. Let me show that to you real quick. From like various cards you can pick, but you cannot choose custom avatars. You can only use avatars from this selection. Alright, let's go back. Here you have the collection and deck builder. You have your decks here, and you can build new decks. You can import decks from either text or deck files. You can make copies of a deck to modify them after if you want to have different versions of the same deck, for example. Here you can get to your collection. As we already saw in the last video, you have all these cards here where you can just slide through, have a search function. You can filter by faction and multi-faction / factionlets. And here you have more advanced filters. I think one thing this quick filtering is missing is filtering by casting cost, as we are used to from Hearthstone, because basically you can only quick filter by color, but then still have to like sift through all the cards to get to the casting cost you want, which is a bit annoying. You can though filter by casting cost, power cost as it's called here, or card type, rarity and so on here, but that's a little slower than just clicking a number here and quickly filter. I found it a bit lackluster when you're building a deck, having to go through this and like click here and accept, because just a couple of clicks more and a little more hassle. Maybe that implemented at some point, it would be nice. And yeah, you can craft here, and you have like a quick function to destroy extras, because you never have use of more than 4 copies of a card, so you can freely destroy all extra copies past 4 of each card to get extra shift stone to craft new cards. And yeah, you can get to the store here. You can buy gems, packs, totems, or you can basically just pick one totem in the beginning of your account to have in your spot of the totem position on the field. You can click these things and make them animate stuff. It's just a gimmick, nothing important. Okay, let's go to the game modes. You have a solo player mode, basically a campaign with a couple of campaign quests that you have to do in the beginning when you get started. Then you have the so-called Gauntlet. Gauntlet is free. You just play against an increasingly powerful AI opponent. Gets harder and harder, but still not very hard, so you can basically beat the Gauntlet with the pre-constructed decks if you play well and get some decent rewards the more you advance. And let me show you real quick. You go into it, you can pick a deck, pre-constructed or regular one, then you go in. Oh wait, now I just started a game. Let me cancel that. Just concede the game. Playing a game would take too long. I kind of forgot that the game starts right away before, and you don't get to the Gauntlet screen first. So yeah, basically you have 7 matches. For these wins you get copper chests. With these two copper chests upgrade into silver chests, and the last win gives you one of these special chests that you saw, where you get like 2 packs and some gold, I think. And you can lose once after when you lose, I think the second time you are out, or oh no, I think you actually play until you lose once, and then the Gauntlet ends and you get the rewards you reaped until then. But yeah, it's free, so it doesn't matter. And this is the special chest that I meant. And yeah, then we have the Forge. That's not free. It's half the price of a draft, 2,500 coins or 250 gems, which is the premium currency that you can buy in the shop only. Basically just a replacement of gems, of coins in places like this. It works a lot like Arena in Hearthstone. You basically just get a selection of 3 cards, choose one, and do that over and over until you have a certain amount of cards. I don't remember the exact number now. I think in the end you build a deck of 45 cards. You also get an auto-build mana base. You cannot build the mana base yourself, the client does that for you. And you, I think, use all the cards you picked in the Forge draft. So make sure that you only pick cards that you can use, even if they are not good. It doesn't help you to pick cards that are not in your colors, because you will have a hard time being able to cast them. It's a bit weird that they did it that way, but I couldn't find an option yet where you can change your deck. I think in beta there was one, but it seems like they removed it. And yeah, once again you play, get upgraded chests for each win, and I think after you've lost 2 times, you end and claim the prizes that you earned so far. Might be 3 wins, I'm not sure. I think after the 3rd loss the Forge ends just like an Arena in Hearthstone basically. And yeah, you also as a bonus get to keep all the cards you pick, so you should focus on picking these legendaries if they pop up, because you get to keep them. That's worth noting. Even if they are not good in your deck, it should be worth it to pick them, just because of how much shiftstone they cost and how hard they are to get. That's the solo battle modes. Then you have casual. For some reason it's disabled right now. It's either not implemented yet, or you can't use it anymore after you are ranked, I'm not sure. Then we have ranked. It's just basically best of 1 constructed against random opponent, matchmaking, get an opponent of similar strength in a matchmaking queue, and then just play. And for the first 2 wins you get a bronze chest, and every 3rd win you get a silver chest. And every 100 points you rank up. There's different ranks, bronze, silver, there's sub-ranks of each metal. There's like bronze 2 and stuff. Then gold, I think platinum, and I think then master's rank if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, you just play constructed like you know it from rank mode in Hearthstone as well. And then we have draft, costs twice the amount of Forge, 5,000 coins. The best you can get is 3 platinum chests, as you can see here. You do a regular draft, just like in Magic, except you get 4 packs. You draft against a computer without any time limit, so you have no pressure to pick, there's no time running down, and you get 4 packs of 12 cards, and they go around. So I think it's 8 people as in Magic, because you get some packs more than once. So you have the typical late picks as you know in Magic, and after that you build a 45 card deck, you build your own mana base, you choose which cards to play and which not to play, and then you go into a matchmaking queue just like in Ranked and get paired against a draft opponent with a similar record to yours. And after 2 or 3 losses you're out and get all the rewards you earned so far, and once again you get to keep all the cards you picked, so make sure to pick those legendaries you open. And there's also a ladder here, just like in Ranked, so you have bronze, silver and so on in draft as well, and at the end of each month you get rewards based on how high you ranked for both of the rank modes. As you can see, I'm silver, I think silver 2 right now if I'm not mistaken. In Constructed it doesn't show my rank here right now. I didn't play much yet, so yeah, I think I'm bronze 2 and I think silver 1 if I'm not mistaken. Just started playing a couple days ago again. I've played a bunch quite a lot in the beginning of the closed beta, but then didn't play for a while and just got back for the open beta a couple days ago. But yeah, that's all the modes, and that's the client. Once again, here's my friend list, this is my friend code. If you want to talk strategy, have some interesting constructed decks to tune and work on and talk about, feel free to add me. I'm always interested in other competitive players to talk strategy and improve together. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and it was helpful. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Until next time, bye.